Hey, here's another video. I've got this NAMI burn e-scooter with an issue. There's a warning and error codes on the control panel. You see the warning flashing sign there, and got these two different codes. I removed the foot plate and discovered that this fuse is blown, so I'm going to try and replace it. Okay, this fuse seems to be seized in, so let me just switch the unit off and try to remove the fuse. And it's stuck fast, so let me undo the battery terminal where the controller connects to the battery, and it still won't come out. So as you can see here, the fuse has fallen apart. It's stuck in, but the fuse cap has come off, and I can see that it's actually blown. Let me see if I can get a close up of that. You can see that it's actually blown. The fuse is actually blown, and the blades are stuck inside. Must have overheated. So what I'm going to have to do is see if I can remove them with a pair of pliers. Okay, let me just get a pair of pliers and pull these fuse blades out. And let me just show you here, that was at one stage one fuse, but it's disintegrated. Okay, so as you can see here, it's a 50 amp fuse. You can see there, it's 50 amp fuse. I've only got a 30 amp fuse, which I'm gonna replace it with. More than likely it's gonna blow again, but I'll give it a try anyway. So I'll just pop this fuse in here. And put the fuse cap back on. Plug it in. And it's arced quite loud this time. It does arc when you plug it in, but as you can see, I cannot get the plug back in because it's arced so much it's damaged the terminal, the connectors. So I'm gonna have to have a look at that. And let me pop the fuse out, the new fuse what I just replaced with, and it's quite clearly it's popped. And let me just show you these terminals. They're arced and burnt. Okay, I'm gonna have to have a look at this tomorrow because it's dark. Okay, come back next day, and this is the good terminal, and these are the two burnt out terminals. I think they're from the controller for the rear. So I put a mark on each one prior to disconnecting them. Both look the same. Don't think it matters, but I marked them anyway. So it's just a matter of removing the battery. And there's a couple more connectors which I have to undo before I can take the battery out. So here you can see me just undoing them there. There's another yellow connector inside, the smaller one. I'm just going to put a mark on this one so I know which side came from where, and then disconnect it. The battery should be free then. You can see I lifted the battery away, and the terminals look okay. The wires look okay. It's just the terminals a bit burnt. I have to deal with that at another stage. Okay, so move the scooter over here, and there's two controllers underneath all these wires here at the front, and I just need the controller for the, I think it was the rear one. So let me just tip this scooter onto its side so that I can undo the retaining screws. Just top it over like so. use an Allen key to undo the screws at the bottom, or for the which hold the controller in place. Okay, so I've undone the 3 screws. I'm just undoing the last one by finger, and as you can see here, this is the controller which I've undone, which is the wrong one. This is not the one that was burnt, it's this one here. And let me show you here, it's a 4008 unit, I think it's for the front. That's this one here, which is the wrong one, so I have to put that one back in. And I want the bottom one, or the one next to it, which should be a 4000B. So here you can see me just undoing the screws, and then once you've undone the screws, the 3 screws which hold it in place, there's just these connectors. I think there's about 3 or 4 connectors. One of them is for these 3 yellow, green and blue wires, and there's another couple of connectors which you've got to undo. And once you've undone the bolt at the back for the control module, the retaining bolt, it should just slide out like so. Let me show you here, that's the model number there, 4000B. That's the one that's burnt out, well, shorting. Okay, so let me just pop that on this table here. I'm going to try and dismantle it. Let's see if I can see anything inside. So just removing this bottom cover here and prise this cover off. And as you can see here, it's got filled with some foam rubber type material, so it's not serviceable. Let me just pop this top cover off so I can get it out. Top cover's off, but I'm gonna have to find a method of sliding it out, because like I said, this is not serviceable. It's once it's put together, it's insulated. You see there. So I'm just gonna, due to pure curiosity, still see if I can prise it out and see what's going on inside. This middle bracket here, metal part in the middle, that's the heatsink for the MOSFETs. Let's see if I can prise this thing out, see if I can push it out. There you go. And like I said before, it's insulated, so it's not designed to be serviceable. I've chipped away some of the insulation, as you can see here, and you can see some of the capacitors there. Let me just get rid of some of this insulation from the side of the capacitors. Gotta be careful handling this, because these capacitors, even though it's disconnected, still hold high voltage, so it'll give you a jolt. So I'm keeping my fingers away from the bottom of the PCB. And like I said, this the black section along the middle is actual heatsink for the MOSFETs, and it's probably one of the MOSFETs that have caused an issue. See if we can just chip away some more of this rubbery foam stuff. Okay, what I'm going to do now is test the unit on the scooter, and you can see it's just giving me ohms reading. If I put my voltage tester into continuity mode, it's just showing me ohms readings, which is good. That's all I'm getting, just ohms reading. You can see there. So this unit may be okay. Let me just take it back to the other controller which I've got on the bench, on the table. Let me show you here. Put me connectors in, and straight away you can hear it beeping. So there's continuity here. That's why it's blowing the fuse. So something's quite obviously gone wrong inside this control module. So this will have to be replaced by the owner, and when that does arrive, I'll do another video. So until then, thanks for watching once again, and please subscribe.